Popeye is a classic arcade game from Nintendo that I didn't realize was an arcade game, at least not when I first played it way back when. To me, this Atari 8-bit version was Popeye. I never saw a Popeye machine in the arcades at all, but then one day I saw one in some restaurant and I was like, hey, this is that game I play at home, except it's weird. Now, of course, the arcade version is the original, and looks much better and has some extra animations and other little gameplay elements that the Atari version lacks. But to me, the home conversion was what I played and knew first, so of course it was this stand-up Popeye machine that was the weird one. Nonetheless, while it might not equal the quality level of the arcade original, Parker Brothers brought a really nice version home to the Atari and many other systems. The sound is excellent, featuring a very good musical score and varied and memorable sound effects. The graphics are awesome too. Every character is easy to identify, from Olive Oyl to Brutus to the brief appearance of Wimpy and Sweet Pea. Popeye looks good too, if a little bit wide, kind of flat and wide. And when he punches, he gets even more stretched out. Nya, mah, nya, nya. That's not how Popeye sounds. Popeye is divided into 3 areas, and the goal in each is to catch a specific amount of whatever it is Olive Oyl is throwing before the item hits the water. Level 1 is hearts, level 2 is musical notes, and for the 3rd level it's the letters that spell the word help. Once you get the required amount, you move on to the next level. Except level 3 is a little different. There's a ladder that rises to the crow's nest with each letter you catch, and once you reach the top you finally rescue Olive Oyl, and you head back to the first level and repeat the cycle again. But it'll be a little more difficult now. Of course, you're also trying for the high score, and there's many different ways to get points in Popeye. You get points for each item you catch, different amounts depending on which platform you're on, 50, 100, 300, or 500 points if you're on the highest platform. You also get points for punching bottles that the Sea Hag or Brutus throw, and of course you get points for knocking Brutus off the screen after you eat the spinach. Oh, and when you are empowered by the spinach, any item you catch gives you double points. Each screen also has its own extra way of earning points. On the first board you have the punching bag and bucket you can drop on Brutus's head, and you get more points if you drop it on him while he's on a lower platform. Level 2 has the seesaw that, if you time your jump just right, allows you to grab the little platform Sweet Pea is on for 500 points. And on the 3rd screen the vulture will appear, and if you punch it, you get 1,000 points. I really like the level designs in Popeye. You've got a dock scene, a more urban street setting, and lastly you get to play on board a ship. There's also a unique gameplay feature on each screen, and these add a little variety without adding confusion. Like the sliding platform on the 3rd level. Now, I don't know what it is or why it's there, but it only takes one time using it to understand how it works. And it's these diverse yet easily accessible scenes that keep Popeye green and tasty like freshly picked spinach. Or Kermit the Frog. Popeye is just a fun and pleasant game to play and places the classic Popeye characters into an appropriate setting that seems to, at least from my limited knowledge of the cartoon, do justice to their personalities and environment. But no matter how faithful the video game Popeye is to the animated original, it's still a solid title for Atari 8-bit computers.